Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 6 of Civilization 6, and we are playing as Rome, trying to get a domination victory. We've already wiped out the German Empire. We're currently working on Greece, although Spain and England have declared war on me. I'm not necessarily sure that they're going to be able to do an awful lot of damage to me, but I don't want to speak too soon because sometimes you just never know what is going to happen. So we do have to be fairly careful. It would be really nice if we could go and grab that that worker, but I don't think it's going to work. We'll stay here. He might come closer towards me. Now, unfortunately, we can't actually see Athens at the moment, so we're going to have to sort of shuffle some units around to try and get into a position where we can do that. So things won't work out too well for us. We have this scout, which we are still very diligently trying to get home because it's escorting a settler. There's a barbarian camp there. Not too sure where I'd like to settle it. Maybe somewhere around here. We could potentially get Petra, in fact, because there's copper here, there's sheep, there's a couple of fresh water sources. We get tobacco. That might be a very good spot for a city, actually. I think we'll try and get it there if we can. Unit needs orders. We've got a promotion available, which is for you. Combat strength. Right, cavalry units or melee units? Which are we most likely to be fighting? I guess we're most likely to be fighting melee units. We've still got some shots that we can fire here at England. Still can't actually see where their city is at the moment, which I think is a little bit of a bug. Because it bugged out when we first met them. We bumped into their scout, but it failed to actually tell us that we'd met them for a while. But that's fine. So we'll continue on with that. You're actually producing apostles now. You've backed off with that worker. That's fine. We'll have a chance to get that worker later on.
If it's natural to kill, how come men have to go into training to learn how?
I don't think we really need to get any of that now. Let's keep just trying to bring you home. Brussels is hostile to us, so we're going to go this way and sort of cut through, or just sort of hide in Lisbon. Because, yeah, Brussels is actually attacking. Brussels is down here, so we do have to be a little bit careful. You've got a promotion. I'm going to go ahead and give you that. We could give them combat strength when occupying a fort or district, but what's the point in the combat strength? We want the range strength. So we'll go with the range strength, and we'll continue to use the city to bombard for now. We've got walls, so it's going to take them a fair few turns to actually take the walls down. Naval tradition seems pretty pointless. Let's just have a look on the tree and see if there's anything that we want to head towards. I mean, monarchy could be useful. Civil service would allow us to get an alliance. I don't know who we could ally with at this point, but it's worth having a look. Let's go to Nanmadol, because we can go ahead and get the culture there. So let's work on that. So they will actually help us. They don't have many units, but they might actually help us out now. And I guess what we do here is we just throw all of our shots at the city. We're going to have to sort of move over with some of these units because we can't actually get a decent line of sight. Be able to do a little bit more if I had a decent bombard unit or two, but we really don't. I'd like to upgrade them to crossbows, but at this point we just really can't afford to do that. So we'll just sit here with this guy. He will need to move into position actually, so I think we'll actually move him in there, and then we might be able to get that on another turn. So that's fine. We'll make sure that you are fortified. And you can just sleep for now. Unit needing orders. You can come back into Ashen, I think. I might even actually move you all the way down here just to deal with this scout, because it's starting to annoy me a little bit. So let's go on to the next turn. You still want to make peace, and you're willing to offer me an awful lot for it now, but you should have thought about this when you declared war on me. And even if I accept his peace, he will declare war on me again. So let's wipe him out quickly while we can. England are going to be taking more damages. England are actually fighting the city-state now, so that's good. The city-state's really helping me out. I could pay to take control of some of their armies, but I don't necessarily think that I want to. Now, I think it was this tile that I wanted to settle on. But I'm just going to sit here for a while and just fortify and heal up in friendly territory. We do have this chariot archer, which is a little bit annoying. We can't quite wipe it out, so I think we take a shot at it with you. And then we just move in with you guys. Well, move in with you, finish it off. And then we continue to fire at the city. Now, I think they've got another city over here on the right-hand side. They must have. But the defences are definitely going down. Yep, you're going to come all the way down here and try and sort this guy out. And we'll continue to fire at the English. I should always I keep forgetting, it's always fire with the city first. Because that way, I think you get more XP for a kill than you do for just doing damage. So allowing the unit to finish it off as opposed to the city finish it off is potentially a better way of getting XP. So you are actually firing at my units, but I'm not taking a lot of damage there, so I don't mind too much. Definitely stuff going on in places. Barbarian worker, very interesting. Can't really capture either of them because I'd have to leave my general behind. Because we could try and pillage this trade route as well, but I think all I want to do at this point is just literally spam at the city. You probably want to just fortify until healed. Choose production. Oh, we can send that trade route off somewhere. Nan Madol is probably where we want to go. Extra culture, a bit of gold. Let's go ahead and begin that route. I think we had a mission for that. We can't quite get down to you, which is unfortunate. We've got another horseman up here, so we're going to have to send you back. And what do we want to get over here right now? There's a lot of stuff that we could do. We don't have mountains, so we said before that's not too great for science. Let's go ahead and get a theatre square. Although we can't even get a bonus for that. What about a commercial? Or watermill? We got a little bit of food, a little bit of production. So we attack with the city first. Then we attack with the archer. Not enough to kill it. I don't think that's the same unit. They must have swapped them around at some point. Choose production in Kume. Not too sure what Kume was working on. I guess getting ancient walls everywhere is probably a good idea. Yeah, I'd love to be able to do something with you, but I think it's just a little bit too risky. So we'll just sleep the general and leave you there recuperating. Go on to the next turn, see what happens. Trade routes landed on top of the barbarian. I'd so love to just be able to steal all this stuff from them. But at least they've got barbarians causing them problems as well. Didn't actually fire a shot at me this time around. We do have a unit promotion for you. So let's go ahead and give you combat when... strength when defending against city attacks. Everybody that can fire probably should fire. Because we do really want to try and get these... city defences down as quickly as possible. Unit needing orders. Can you actually finish that guy off? You can't. He's running away. I think you'd be better actually off up here defending Ashen from this guy. Same as before. Let's see if we can finish this unit off. That won't kill it, but the archer will. So we'll see if we can do that. There we go. Now England's lost another unit. If England want to peace out, or Spain wants to peace out, I might actually accept that, because just fighting like one unit at a time seems like a much more sensible thing to do. I don't want to peace out with Greece, of course, even though he's offering me like everything he has. Wow, he's offering me a city, even though it's a crappy run. He's even offering me one of his great works. But we are going to refuse this deal because we're making progress. Yes, we've taken some damage on a unit or two. But overall, things are going well for us. He's got a catapult there.
No hour of life is wasted.
Quite like to take that catapult out, so I think I will fire upon it. We will still continue to fire upon the city, of course. Its defences are going down. Choose research. We could try and get the terracotta army, give it every one of our units a promotion level. That wouldn't be bad. Or we could try and get... Yeah, getting Petra would be really, really good. If we can get that desert city that we want. As soon as we are healed up down here, which we almost are. We just need to try and squeeze past all of these Brussels units, to be honest. Which is getting a little bit risky. And, yeah, you're going to go up here and deal with that horseman on the next turn if he doesn't move away. There's that previous warrior that they've brought back, so we'll do the same as before. We'll soften it up with the city. Finish it off with the archer. Won't be long before that archer has another promotion, so that'll be really nice. Yeah, you're still firing at that archer. That archer's taking a lot of hits. So I might just have to get him to defend for a turn or two. Just sort of get him to take cover. However, I don't want to let up pressure on the city too much. So we will try and take out that catapult. And remember, if we're going for domination, it is technically only the capitals that we need. But, yeah, the barbarians are backing off now. So we're going to use you to finish off that catapult. You are going to fortify until healed. And you're just going to keep firing at the city. Now, there's no point attacking with a melee unit. Because while it's still got city defences, the melee unit will only do 15% damage. Even ranged units only do, I think it's 50 or 75%. You actually need bombard units to do the full 100. If we had a battering ram with the melee unit, then the melee unit would do 100% damage. Or if we had a siege tower, we'd be able to just ignore the fortifications completely. Let's go off and finish you. I don't actually think it'll be a kill. Oh, it actually was. That was quite lucky. That's a Cabal trader. Are we at war with Cabal? We are not, no. Good. Unit needing orders. They're sending some more offerings to us. So let's go with the city bombardment. Oh no, apparently that decided it was going to select the archers anyway. Fine. Oh no, that was a city bombardment. It just looked like it was the archers. And you've decided to move there for whatever reason. Okay, well at least finish him off then. Move back into the city on the next turn. It was a little bit weird. Is this a hill? No, so I don't know why you moved out. Interface behaving strangely, I suppose. Spain wants to make peace. Yeah. Because we're not even fighting, and it'll just be some extra money coming in, so... So that's one less to worry about. Now you're still firing at that archer, who is getting low on health, but is recovering. You're now attacking my archer here, which I disapprove of. We do get a promotion, though. But I'm going to save that until it's safe. And speaking of safe, it's really not safe with you. I think we are just literally going to fortify you until some of these units have been cleaned up. You definitely want to keep fortifying. You guys want to keep firing on Athens. They've got another catapult now, which is annoying, but I need to just focus on getting the city's health down. The defense is almost down. So let's fire with the city. Let's get you back in here. Now we could just give them the promotion, which we probably should, to be honest. Just give them the promotion straight away. That makes the most sense, because then they get all their health back, which means they'll do more damage on the next attack. And this guy's not going to do anything in the meantime, so we don't have to worry about that. You are going to come back and heal up. Would still love to get rid of that scout, because he's just being a complete and utter pain. We do have a crossbowman coming, so we'll take a little bit of time. Did I just lose that archer? Not completely, but we did take a massive hit there. So we need to get that guy out of there. Not too sure, something was hitting us there, but I don't know what. So we can actually promote you to a crossbowman. We can afford to do that, so let's go ahead and do it. You did survive. Let's first of all put some attacks into Athens and see how much damage we can do there. So we've got all the fortifications down now. The defences are gone. We're doing actual damage. You need to get out of there, but the problem is you can't get far enough away not to be hit. So I think you just continue to fortify. You could potentially attack that catapult, which I'd sort of kind of like you to do. If we can get rid of that catapult, it'll be a lot better for us, let's put it that way. Because obviously the catapult being ranged can attack us without us taking any damage back. So that arch is just going to continue to fortify until healed, hopefully. You're going to fortify as well. Apparently there's nothing else we can do, so we go on to the next turn. So you actually want to peace out with me now, and you're willing to give me tea and gold. I'm going to accept that deal. Because then I really only have to concentrate on one border. And it gives me a little bit more income. I am worried I'm going to lose that archer. Funnily enough, though, I didn't. So let's keep bombarding the city. He's actually got a few of these catapults around. The city is losing very little health, but it is losing health, which is the important thing. You should probably just heal up for now. So now we've got a crossbowman up here that's kind of not doing anything, but we'll leave him up there. You can also fortify. We'll go on to the next turn. Not too sure whether or not we'll actually manage to get Athens in this video, because it does take quite a while to get the health down. So there's a few more things boosted. We could just go ahead and start firing at the catapult with at least one of our bows. I think we probably should. We'll get this one at the back to continue to fire on the city. And then I think we'll actually move this guy across the river. And then we can actually attack one of you if we wanted to. Let's get the one over... Oh, can we not? No, that's the general selected. So we will get you to fortify until healed. Probably should have saved the fort and dumped it down there, but... Oh, well, you live and learn. So we could go ahead and get a temple in this holy site. It's not a bad idea. We do want to try and get some of the religious stuff done. Send an envoy. We could send one to Leventa. Might make us become their suzerain, so let's go ahead and do that. I would still really love to be able to go and found this city. It looks like we're in trouble, whichever way we try and go. Let's try and sort of go the long way around. If we can sneak in behind them, we can go and drop the city down there. We might be alright. It might be risky as well. We do have a crossbowman now. And I think we'll actually start moving you north to try and go and deal with this scout. Let's go on to the next turn. Leventa's now targeting Greece, which is good. Yep, you like my military, so... Can hear something shuffling on over here on the right-hand side. Yeah, Leventa mobilising units to help now as well. So let's see if we can kind of sneak over in this direction and dump that city down on this tile. So we'll have fresh water, we'll have rice, we'll have the sheep, we'll have the copper. 1, 2, 3. We won't have the wheat. If we settle this tile, we won't have the rice. So it's kind of one or the other. I think I go for the rice over the wheat, to be honest. So we'll do that. Units needing orders. So we've still got you. Got to keep moving forwards. And what damage can we do down here? You've got a lot of these catapults, Greece. You're really, really mass-producing them, aren't you? But you don't seem to be using them against me, so I shall just continue to fire at these things. There's actually a trade route on top of us there. I think there is. Does that not let us pillage the trade route? No, we pillaged the holy site and got 25 faith. Wouldn't let us pillage the trader. This is an issue I've noticed where you don't seem to get the full number of icons sometimes, which seems to cause problems. Because I would have loved to pillage that trade route. I probably won't be able to do it now anyway because there'll be zone of control, so if I move there, we'll actually be out of movement.
And forms. The entire civil service is like a fortress made of papers.
So, could we actually move on to that tile? I mean, probably. let's give it a go. We've got 3 movement, so if we move on to there, yeah, now we can plunder the trade route. 60 gold. Choose a new civic. We could go for Divine Right, which would unlock Monarchy, so it's worth doing that. And, yeah, let's just... I would like to get rid of these catapults, but at the same time... we're not doing an awful lot of damage against the city, so let's just make sure we keep pelting it whenever we can. Choose production. We have... I don't know what we finished over here, to be honest. It says we've completed the bath, so that may well have been what it was. We could get an entertainment complex. We could get a commercial hub, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get a commercial hub. No real bonuses here. We could get one there if we were willing to destroy the rainforest. Or we could get one here, actually. That would mean buying the tile. We can afford to buy the tile, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll get a +2 bonus from having it there. Still don't know where England is. Ashen, you can go ahead now and build your... oh, you've got no amenities here. You're really in trouble. So build the bath, and then we'll probably build the entertainment complex. So we'll build the bath over here. Really need to try and get some amenities, but nobody likes us, so we can't trade anything. We'll continue to try and move you down this way. There is a barbarian camp there. They can't currently see us. You're going to continue moving up. You can't fire on this turn. And that's all I can do on this turn, so I'm going to end the video there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you're still enjoying Civilization 6's Rome. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.